Hey you guys, today, as promised, I will review Tomodachi Life for you. Even though I'm sure that you have already seen this game. So, this is a life sim game where you can do a lot of things you can do here. It's not. Oh, yeah. Okay, I get it. I kind of have this trouble of. Oh my god, I just won. I won bowling for the first time. So yeah, in here you can play different mini games with characters that you create, and you get prizes as well. Oh my god, yeah, I got a new prize. I don't know, maybe I should give it to Rose and... But what's really cool and what's like the most basic part of the game is that you... Oh my god! Leo is in love with someone. Okay, let's jump there. I'm sorry, this is so hectic, you guys. Maybe I should do a let's play. I don't know, she's with Big Sotra, but Big Sotra is with Jack. I don't know, I don't know, maybe, okay, maybe they should be a couple. Yeah, okay, right now she does not fancy her, she just thinks she's her best friend. Okay, that's great. So yeah, the most integral part of the games you can do is to create a meme and put it on the island. Hold on, yeah, add a meme. And what I love about this game is how inclusive this is in every sense. Like, both in terms of actual gameplay and in terms of, how visible, what the characters look like, because you do have a lot of skin tones to choose from, you do have a lot of hairstyles, you can make male characters wear female clothes. I'll show you that, and when making a character you can choose from male, female and non-binary options. And you can have some same-sex couples in here as well. I'll show you. But in terms of like actual gameplay, it's also really inclusive. So you can create with prompts, and this is an easy mode, and the one that I used in the beginning when I just started playing, because at first these options, they really have, I don't know, male, overwhelmed me. Like, as you can see, a lot of skin tones on here, and they do really have a lot of options on here. You can really go to town, which is amazing. Obviously, I give up. Yes, exit without finishing me. So as I said before, I will show you my needs. So, for example, KCRSD is both non-binary and African American. Even though I prefer to think of her as sort of alien character, and I do have a few of those as well. I think of okay, maybe I can make it a list. I don't know, residents. Yeah, here. So as you can see, I have created quite a few characters, and they're very different. They're different genders, different ages, different appearances. Sorry, not that button. And some of them do look alike because I made them related. And what's really interesting about like the familiar relationships on here is that you can kind of create, for example, a child for a certain couple. You can create based on the existing V. You have that option. But for example, if I don't know, the most recent one I have created, I think, she's the one. It's Leo. So Leo is supposed to be another kid for my first couple. So hold on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's cool. So her, as you can see in her card, her and Muse are not only they are the first characters on the island, they are the from the first batch of characters on the island. They are married as well, and Avery. They got Avery. Avery. I'm going to show you Avery now if you want. Yeah, and I also mentioned male character wearing female clothes, and that's Rox. And I honestly was not planning on cross-dressing the guy. But yeah, he liked it and it suits him. I wanted to change him to non-binary person, but in that case, that would have meant that he would divorce from Lexa, his spouse, and I really did not want that, especially considering that I have, for the first time since playing this game, Avery and Lexa, here they both are in the restaurant. For Lexa, I have won a mini game that allows me to propose for the very first time, and it's really, really intense. You have to be in the zone to win it. So I did not really want to override all that, override the entire relationship, like for, I don't know, just some label. So Avery, kind of they made him on their own, and this happens usually as follows, that one of the characters tells you they would like to have a baby, like as a couple, and if you say yes, then then after a period of time, usually the next day, they will say, oh my god, surprise, we had a baby. And from there on, you can choose like the baby's gender. You don't have to choose the baby's gender. It can be a surprise. You can say either is great, and then the baby will grow, and then you can leave them on the island if you like them, or you can send them away if you don't. And Avery they got on their own, but I also made Lexa. I made Lexa because I did not know. I did not know how making babies in Tomodachi life worked as a rule. I thought maybe that was a prompt for me, that I was supposed to make them a baby. So I did make Lexa. I based Lexa off on Alex. By the way, Alex is my character. She's really similar to me except for the pink hair. Yeah, and also I made this Barbie wheelchair. Yeah, so yeah, but the interesting thing about Lexa and Avery was the child straight off the bat. But Lexa was only like, not sort of, she only became their child once they started living together, but they do build their relationships faster if they are children, parent and child and so on. So yeah, And also I created leaves for them. Leo is not yet considered their child. I guess he just wanted them to have another baby, and I can't do that through the game. I can't tell them just go have a baby, so yeah, that was really fun. And I also love the alien vibes that I have for her, as well as A and Avery and KCRST. I was really going off of like sci-fi novels to make up her name. Yeah, so that, oh my god, you can have them meet actually what's going on with Big Soda. Yeah, if the character is upset, you can get another character to calm them, to make them happy. But you also can give them something so they would be less upset. So yeah, it's a really addictive game. And as I was saying about inclusivity and stuff, you don't really have to have any special skills to enjoy this game. If you aren't really good at creating characters, there are prompts. If you aren't really good at drawing, you can use templates. Level up. I usually give them new language whenever I level them up because okay. It is mine? Why not? Okay, so like because other aspects of their personality, you can give them stuff as well. And you can give them pocket money and clothes, but I really don't see the point of it much, because you can change the clothes anytime. You don't have to wait for them to level up for that to happen. Pocket money, I don't know. I don't find it gratifying personally, so I don't use them. And there is really not that much stuff that you can give them. But yeah, I'll talk about that a bit later, because I will be talking about like creative aspects of the game in more detail, as in stuff you can create on here. But as I said, even if you aren't skilled, you will find a ton of things to do here. You can change the appearance of the island. You can focus on just doing stuff for your characters, and it'll be fun. And you can just, I don't know what them exist. They don't demand like your attention 24/7, which is amazing, because I hate I hate the types of games with animals, like pet care games where they are very needy and they need you 24/7. Yeah, and sometimes they ask for you to decorate the island, and I usually do it because first of all, it's not that expensive, and second of all, it's their island, they live on it. Why shouldn't they have the stuff they want on it? Oh yeah, So you can do a lot of things on here, and I think that's what makes the game very, very addictive to a lot of people. I'm going to have him meet his wife right now. By the way, it was a very difficult couple in that they had I was watching their relationship. I was helping them with their relationship like for months, and they just got married. Oh my god, guys, I told them about David Tennant. I told my characters about my favorite actor ever, David Tennant. And I even told my friend who is a David Tennant fan about that. I told them about David Tennant. Yeah, so that's fun. You can actually focus on their relationship. You can focus on building your island and making it really aesthetic and cute. I didn't, obviously, I just wanted to be a good place for them. I want here to be stuff that they want to be here, and honestly, I'm happy with it. I'm really happy, but I was not doing much in terms of the landscape planning. You can also create different things for them. You can dress them up, and what else? You can give them things, and you can create things for them. But now let's talk about like relationships. You can have multiple statuses within relationships. No, first of all, I want to talk about like character building, and this is a part of the game that I don't like, because you can give them special traits when you level up, but the number of these traits is way, like you can give them like a special way of walking or standing or something, and it's really fun, but you can't really add to there. You can't really do that. It's not enough, and I already gone, I think, through most of the packs that were there on offer. And I don't know, it's really not enough for me. I think there should have been way more special traits and stuff that you can give them when they grow up as well. But with the stuff you can kind of fix the problem, but with personal traits it's absolutely unfixable for the moment. But yeah, you can have them be acquaintances, you can have them be getting on well. They can be friends, they can be best friends, they can be lovers and spouses, and all of that changes with time. And also within like the spouses status would fluctuate. Within parenthood the status will fluctuate as well, so that's very kind of precise game in that respect. You can really focus on relationships here, and what's super fun, what's very fun is the fact that they can also, like I said, have children. And for example, Mackenzie is child of A and Mirad. As you can see, no, you can't see right now, but hold on, I'll show you. On A, as you can see, if we zoom in on here, he's married to Milad. Yeah, and like I said, you can give them stuff, you can give them treasures, those are treasures that you can just get in the game during, for example, when playing mini games or when watching the dreams. Pocket Watch, it might do. I don't know if you like it, he might not love it. They might not love it, sorry guys. Oh yeah, they love it. And what's really interesting, even if they really love something, food or object or clothing, it does not necessarily mean that they will level up a lot. Yay, I knew my techie guy. And also, yeah, so that's really cool, the fact that you can focus on the relationships, you can do so much with this game. And what I like about this game, it's addictive, but not in an annoying way. It doesn't like constantly demand stuff from you. Yeah, you can help them, you can play with them, you can make them feel better, but also they're self-sufficient. If you need to take your time, if you need to do something, you can go ahead and do it without worrying like, oh my god, I abandoned my Tomodachis. I abandoned my Miis. And this is honestly a breath of fresh air compared to, I don't know, Tokaboka Vote, where everything has to be done by you. Or, I don't know, those needy pet care games where they demand attention 24/7 and it's very, very annoying. And they don't factor in like their users' actual life that they also need to be living and present for. And as I said, you can have a studio, and here it doesn't appear right away, but you will see one eventually, and you can create food, you can create clothing. To open these, you have to go to the fountain. It's right here, and it will give you different stuff. It will give you stuff to decorate the homes, to decorate the island. It can I don't know, just more resources, and the happier the Tomodachis are, the more new resources for your island you get. And what's really cool is that if you saw it, it's vessel with golden liquid, and it's like infinite. You don't have to empty it on time. You can empty it whenever you want. I usually really take a really long time to empty it because I have just other things to do, honestly, on here. So yeah, so cool. But yes, you can do all that, and on that point, on that note, now let's see. I don't like pets in this game very much because they are just sort of like an object with sound. They are not independent. But anyways, it's really cool that they're here. What do I want to create? I don't know. Just let me just show you how these creative things work. And what's really amazing is that I finally found a good stylist to pair it with Tomodachi Life, because you do need a stylus to draw on here. It's a lot more convenient, trust me. But finding a good stylus that would actually work, it took me a while because Samsung didn't work, Apple obviously didn't work. I did not want to get a super cheap stylus. I did not know what stylus would work with Nintendo Switch exactly, because it's not really the kind of console that demands a stylus, unlike the DS family. But this is a Xiaomi Redmi Graffiti stylus, and I do have a separate review of this thing on my channel, and if you want it, you can watch it. But it's a lot more convenient to draw with a stylus than without one, and I really like creating things for my Miis. And one of the things I was, as a disabled person, I was very, not very, but I was, sorry, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going. I quit. Okay, minus. And by the way, what I don't like is it's kind of my fault because I got these Joy-Cons, these grips on them, and because they have grips on them, they elevate the console slightly. It does not rest flat, so in order for it to rest flat, I would need to disconnect the Joy-Cons, and then I would need to lay it flat. But if I disconnect the Joy-Cons, it would not be as convenient to use plus buttons and minus buttons that are on top in order to like certain things and certain actions in Tomodachi Life. So yeah, I will be getting a small controller in order to just have easy access to those buttons while I'm using these pair of Joy-Cons. By the way, I do have a review on these as well. If you are interested, I really recommend them, like, besides Tomodachi Life. And guys, don't look at this. I did not have a stylus when I was creating this food. So I just covered this baseball cap in. I was trying going for a Freaky Friday vibe for dress for Big Socha. They wanted Alexa t-shirt. He wanted something cool. And you can make games here. I made this dating sim because a lot of them ask for dating sim, but in treasures you can I only had 2 copies of dating sim, but you can buy as much as you want of your own treasures, so that's really nice. So some of the things they made were disability related. I made a relator, as you can see. This one I already had a stylus. I made cane with 3 points, like, because it's a better cane. And one of the first things that I created, because one day it just occurred to me, oh my god, I can create, why would I be so bummed about like not characters not having wheelchair options, especially elderly characters. At least they should have that option. So yeah, I made this cute wheelchair for my character, and I made these dolls for Alexa when she was growing up, because I don't know, I thought she would like some toys. Yeah, so you can create stuff on here. You can do a lot on here, and one of the things that I also really love is that you can create voices, custom voices for characters. It's fun, and it reminds me a lot of Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy game, where you can also make custom voices for characters. And what's really, really, really cool about this game, and what really puts it apart, like, besides the inclusivity, because last game was not that inclusive on 3DS, but it's a good game, but it doesn't have depth like this one does. It doesn't have this interactive island that you can just walk around and chill out on. The island looks more of like this. It looks like a map, sort of, with interactive zones on it, like, but the island itself, it's not that interactive, and you can't just, I don't know, people watch, or I guess me watch, and it's not as interesting on it. It's not as interesting in different versions of the game, but I think that if you need to try Tomodachi Life out for yourself, if you can't afford Tomodachi Life for the moment, trying out a 3DS version of Tomodachi Life is also a good start, and I also will do a review on a game that I think is like minimal Tomodachi Life. It's also really fun, and I recommend it. Oh my god, what just happened? I don't know. Camera just blacked out for some reason. I'm not sure. Anyways, yeah, I think that's it, and I absolutely recommend this game because you can do so much with it. You are going to have so much fun with it, and I have a steady group of friends, and we all play Tomodachi Life right now, and it's also fun. But I haven't yet experienced like the interactive side of it because as we all live in different countries, it might be a little bit tricky. So yeah, I absolutely recommend Tomodachi Life, and despite the fact that it's not really adapted for Russia, because as far as I can tell, there's no Russian region on here and no Russian language on here by extension, but still I would recommend it. Yeah, my camera is dying, you guys. I don't know how I'm going to travel with it, honestly, but like I said, just ask any questions you want about Tomodachi Life. I will try and answer them for you. Bye. Sorry this video is so long, but I mean, you can do so much in this game. Obviously, it's going to be